I'm continuing my reading. What I'm doing in this section is to read through the entire standard works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This consists of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I'm reading in a chronological order of events, not according to publication or volume, so I will be skipping around a little bit as I move along. I have read the time period covering from Genesis through Joshua, as well as other books in the Pearl of Great Price and Book of Mormon that cover the same time period. I am currently reading the first 8 chapters of the first book of Chronicles because it also covers the same time period, but generally as just a genealogy list of names. So I am continuing this. This will be chapter 7. I do want to mention that I have my son in here with me. He is watching the Looney Tunes on the other side of the room, so you may hear that in the background a little bit. Let us get to Chronicles chapter 7. Sons and families are named for Issachar, Benjamin, Naphtali, Manasseh, Ephraim, and Asher. Again, a list of names. Now the sons of Issachar were Tola and Puah and Jashub and Shimron, 4. The sons of Tola, Uzai, and Raphiah, and Jeriel, and Jamai, and Jibsam, and Shemuel, heads of their father's house, to wit, of Tola. They were valiant men of might in their generations, whose number was in the days of David 22,600. And the sons of Uzai, Izrahiah, and the sons of Izrahiah, Michael, and Obadiah, and Joel, and Ishiah, 5, all of them chief men. And with them, by their generations, after the house of their fathers, were bands of soldiers for war, 36,000 men, for they had many wives and sons. And their brethren among all the families of Issachar were valiant men of might, reckoned in all by their genealogies 77,000. So that's just not a whole lot of people, but it does tell us how many population for Issachar, which is interesting because we haven't had that stated for any other tribe yet, and I'm not sure we'll have it stated for any other tribe after this. 77,000. That would be 87,000 people, or soldiers, in Issachar. Anyways, let's continue. Verse 6. The sons of Benjamin, Bela and Becher, and Jediel, 3. And the sons of Bela, Esbon, and Uzai, and Uziel, and Jeremoth, and Iri, 5. Heads of the house of their fathers, mighty men of valor, and were reckoned by their genealogies 20,034. And the sons of Becher, Zemira, and Joash, and Eleazar, and Eloi-Nai, and Omri, and Jeremoth, and Obiah, and Anathoth, and Alameth. All these are the sons of Becher. And the number of them, after their genealogies by their generations, heads of their house, of their fathers, mighty men of valor, was 20,200. The sons also of Jediel, Bilhan, and the sons of Bilhan, Jeush, and Benjamin, and Ehud, and Kenana, and Zethan, and Tharshish, and Ahishahar, all these the sons of Jediel, by the heads of their fathers, mighty men of valor, were 17,200 soldiers, fit to go out for war and battle. Shupim also and Hupim, the children of Ir, and Hushim, the sons of Aher. So we are given some population statistics for some of these tribes. It's interesting. Anyways, verse 13. The sons of Naphtali, Jaziel, and Gunai, and Jezer, and Shalom, and also Bilhah. The sons of Manasseh. Wait a minute. Naphtali only gets one verse. That's a little odd. Anyways, the sons of Manasseh, Ashriel, whom she bare, but his concubine, the Amorites, bare Machir, the father of Gilead. And Machir took to wife the sister of Huppim and Shuppim, whose sister's name was Maacah, and the name of the second was Zelophehad, and Zelophehad had daughters. And Maacah, the wife of Machir, had a son, and she called his name Perish. And the name of his brother was Sherish, and his sons were Ulam and Racham, and the sons of Ulam, Bedan. These were the sons of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh. And his sister, Hameleketh, bare Ishad and Abiezer and Mahalah. And the sons of Shemida were Ahian and Shechem and Likhai and Aniam. Interesting. It says that Huppim and Shuppim were of the tribe of Benjamin, but the Machir married their sister. So Machir, the son of Manasseh, married a daughter or granddaughter of Benjamin. So this was before the law that you weren't supposed to intermarry between tribes. So we are seeing fairly early on, while they were still in Egypt, there was some intermarriage between the tribes. So it's interesting. Verse 20. And the sons of Ephraim, Shethulah, and Bered his son, and Tahath his son, and Eladad his son, and Tahath his son, and Zabad his son, and Shuthalah his son, and Ezer and Eliad, whom the men of Gath that were born in that land slew, because they came down to take away their cattle. And Ephraim their father mourned many days, and his brethren came to comfort him. Now there's an interesting little tidbit of information. Ephraim's sons are killed because they went to plunder the cattle of Gath. If this was Ephraim's sons, this had to be during while they were not just while they were in Egypt, but likely while Joseph was still alive. So it shows us that the Israelites were not confined in Egypt, at least not until they were enslaved. So it's a little interesting detail that you don't get anywhere else. Got no clue what it's talking about exactly, but it's fun little detail. Verse 23. And when he went in to his wife, she conceived and bare a son, and he called his name Beriah, because it went evil with his house. And his daughter was Sherah, who built Beth-horon, the nether, and the upper, and Uzan Sherah. And Rapha was his son also. Resheph was his son also. Resheph, and Telah his son, and Tahan his son, Laadin his son, Ammihud his son, Elishama his son, Non his son, Jehoshua his son. This is the ancestry of Joshua. Non, Joshua the son of Nun, Jehoshua son of Non, Elishama, Ammihud, Laadin. That's quite a bit of, that's like 10 generations, which is not possible because Moses was only 4 generations after Levi, so Joshua couldn't have been more than 4 generations after Ephraim, maybe 5, given their ages. So something is not computing there, but it is fun that we get a mention of Joshua. Anyways, verse 28. And their possessions and habitations were Bethel, and the towns thereof, and eastward Naaran, and westward Gezer, with the towns thereof, Shechem also, and the towns thereof, unto Gaza, and the towns thereof, and by the borders of the children of Manasseh, Bethshean and her towns, Taanach and her towns, Megiddo and her towns, Dor and her towns, in these dwelt the children of Joseph, the son of Israel. The sons of Asher, Imnah, and Isua, and Ishuai, and Beriah, and Sarah, their sister. Didn't we already have the children of Asher around here? No, we didn't. And the sons of Beriah, Heber, and Malchiel, who is the father of Berzavith. And Heber begat Jephlet, and Shomer, and Hotham, and Shua, their sister. And the sons of Japhlet, Pasach, and Bimhal, and Ashvath. These are the children of Japhlet. And the sons of Shamer, Ahai, and Roga, and Jeshubah, and Aram, and the sons of his brother Helam, Zophah, and Imnah, and Shelesh, and Amal. The sons of Zophah, Suah, and Harnepher, and Shul, and Berai, and Imrah, Bezer, and Had, and Shammah, and Shilsha, and Ithran, and Bera, and the sons of Jether, Jephunneh, and Pispa, and Era, and the sons of Ulah, Era, and Haniel, and Reziah. All these were the children of Asher, heads of their father's house, choice and mighty men of valor, chief of the princes, and the number throughout the genealogies of them that were apt to the war and to battle was 26,000 men. Wow. That was a lot of interesting names there. Some interesting genealogies that you've got to really decipher this to really figure out what's going on. But there's that little episode of Ephraim's sons being killed by the men of Gath that you don't get anywhere else. Just a little tidbit of history there that is always fun. The names are very confusing. And I find it interesting that it was the Issachar, Benjamin, and Asher, they're given an actual population number, at least for the number of soldiers they had. No other tribes are given that information, so why are they? That's an interesting one. But even more interesting is the fact that Naphtali gets one paragraph. I mean, not paragraph, one verse. It names 1, 2, 3, 4... 4 sons of Naphtali, but nothing after that. We're not given any of the children of Naphtali after that. Very weird that that's left out of this chapter. But that's what we got, so I'll see you in the next one.